Hello, YouTube fans. How are you today? Well, thank you for tuning in today's blog. If you're wondering what I'm doing today, I am turning a old USB cable into a power outlet for 5 volts where you can run this off of your laptop computer or a desktop computer to power a Rocketfish Bluetooth receiver. This is what this unit is. And on the back, this uses 5 volts DC, and yes, you can use the original adapter went to that. But I saved myself some time to solder the ends on here. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I have the negatives on the top and the positives on the bottom. Now, of course, you're not going to need the data at all on this. You're just going to need the power. Now, the one thing is, I could have gone to Radio Shack and I could have got the actual right end for this. Now, before I hot glue and heat shrink this, I want to actually test it out to see if it actually works. And I have this plug here. It's a wall adapter plug. It's USB and it's a male plug transfer thing here. And I'm going to plug the USB in here and we're going to test it. And yes, I do have the heat shrink right here. You can see that's the heat shrink. I'm going to be able to protect it. Now, the types of tools I used is some pliers, a pick, some solder, some cutters, a 30-watt Radio Shack soldering iron, and of course we're going to use hot melt or hot glue, and we're going to also need a heat gun to actually shrink the heat tube on the thing. Now, before you do this type of project, please be very careful. This is very, very dangerous because, I understand it's only 5 volts, but you can actually short out your Bluetooth receiver. Just be very careful when you're doing this type of work, just to make sure it actually assumes to work properly for your unit. Now, yes, I could have gone to Radio Shack and got the end for this project, but of course, Radio Shack has closed. It means I have no way to get parts for anything now to be able to do certain types of projects. Now, if she lights up blue, that means we have successfully gave 5 volts power, and that's pretty cool. Awesome. Alright, just take that out. Pull the USB out of that. Now, I've done this before in the past with a non-USB cable. Now, once you convert this into a power source, it's kind of hard to go back to using this as a regular USB. You can do that if you really want to. That's totally up to you. But for right now, this is going to give me some extensions for this, and I can make this modification to this little unit here. And this can now operate off of a computer or anything that's USB powered. Now, do be careful when you're doing this type of testing. Make sure it lights up, because if you have the polarity reverse, like the negatives on the plus and the plus on the top, it probably will not work. Do not try this at home, okay, because it's highly, highly dangerous, because you can short out your adapter here, or you can short out your Bluetooth receiver. Now, what we're going to do, we gotta wait for the hot melt heat gun or glue gun here to heat up, and after we put the dab of hot glue around here, we'll slide this up like this. Okay, slide up like that, and we'll heat shrink it. Alright? But yes, I know it's a way to do it proper, and that's to get the proper connection for the unit itself. I could have gone to Radio Shack, got the little plug and stuff, but of course, Radio Shack closed, guys, and it's really no point. Now, I gave this a connection. You can see there's a solid point there, and it's a solid point there. That is somewhat a mechanical connection. I'm going to give this somewhat of a string release connection as well by using the hot glue and the heat shrink. But that's all you're going to do to able to hack one of these USB cords. I don't know if she's melted yet. Probably not. Not hot enough yet. But why do you want to do this? Well, you can power small devices with 5 volts from your computer or from any USB charging devices like this adapter. But I really do enjoy modding and also stuff like this. This is kind of cool to do it this way. But again, this USB cable was non-repairable. It actually went to a iPod to be a charging and syncing cable. But again, once the end broke off, there was no way to fix it because it was a good quality cable. Very nice and very good as well. Yeah, there we go. Stop the melt. That's good, that's good. Let's go ahead and get this glue all over the place. I mean, not over the place, but you know what I mean. On the connector. Now, what this does, this just helps to. Now, don't put too much on because you gotta put that heat shrink around it. Just spread this out nice and thin on the connector. Now, what this does, somewhat makes a sticky mess. And trust me, you can really stick to all sorts of different things, even stick to you. And once you got that nice and coated in there, so it'll start holding up like glue should. Now, we gotta make sure we break that little connection up though. And you can also do this, take your fingers if you want, and to go around it a little bit. Make it a little flatter if you want. Just be careful, don't burn yourself because hot glue is hot. And there's the connection right there, with the hot glue all the way around it. Now you gotta make sure the heat shrink slides up and over. And sometimes it may not. Sometimes I may have to end up stretching it a little bit. And that's easy to do. I just take my pliers like this. We just give the heat shrink just a bit of a stretch. Not too much. Because all we're doing is we're just gently stretching it over the cable. Now if I made the hot glue too tall, sometimes my heat shrink may not fit over the connection. Alright, let me do an on-stretch here. Sometimes this is what I should have done. I should have stretched it out before I put it on, but that's okay. Just give it a little bit of a stretch. And then you should be able to slide back on now. Just like that. Now we're done with the glue gun. Put that off to the side. We're not going to need that. Now we're going to need the heat gun. Alright, we're almost done. I am done with that. I would like to give that a little bit of a squash down with my fingers here. And there you go. A USB power cable for your Bluetooth receiver. Alright, I do apologize if this video is a little bit too long, but if you are going to this channel, please hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below, please like, please share, peace out. Bye guys, I hope to see you in the next vlog. Thank you for watching, thank you for tuning in, have a nice day.